Miyakojima Island, and I'm going to get now a 2-hour ferry ride across to another large island which is directly connected to Miyakojima Island. Miyakojima Island, by the way, is in between Okinawa mainland and Ishigaki, going southwest of Okinawa towards Taiwan. But Miyakojima here is about a 2-hour ferry ride from Teramajima Island, which is where I'm going now. It's a pristine ferry. It's the first ferry I've ever been on in which you have to take your shoes off, and the floors are just completely polished and really beautiful, so it's quite an interesting experience. I've just been talking a little bit earlier to some of the kind of workers that are like truly local people who are on kind of sleeping on the second floor, so I don't know what their lifestyle situation is, but it's just very, very interesting to see. So I'm now on the third floor, the fourth floor actually, of the ferry. And like I say, the ferry itself is an absolute beauty. There's a cruise ship that's moored here. The Japan Coast Guard is just over there. And then over there we've got a beautiful cruise ship called the Mont Blanc. And there are just a few cruise ships here, not many. A lot of fishing boats, a lot of private boats. And over here on this side is the longest bridge of Japan, stretching well over 3 kilometers long. And I was there yesterday. Like I say, the boats are just getting started. This is the first boat of the day. The island to which I'm going is, I believe, uninhabited, and you need to plan your route very, very carefully, which is why I got the first ferry of the day. The latest time that I can journey back is 1 p.m. If I miss the 1 p.m. ferry, in fact, if I miss the 12:45 boarding, then I won't be able to get back tonight. And I need to get back tonight because my suitcase is in storage here with the lovely people of the ferry terminal here, just the little box office. They have very informally just stored my luggage there at the entrance gate. It's not in a locker, but the area seems very, very local. I haven't actually come across any foreigners here at the moment, so it's been a very interesting experience. Everyone's asking where I'm from, everyone's wanting to know kind of everything about me. But you know, I kind of understand that they want to quiz me, especially during this time of, you know, post-corona, just coming out of it. People are not really travelling as much, and people are also wondering whether I've come here from overseas or whether I'm travelling domestically and all that kind of stuff. So I'm really excited about going to this island. So I'm going to have, I guess I'm going to be arriving there at like 11 o'clock. I'm only going to have 2 hours there because I have to come back within 2 hours. I did a quick search for hotels there because I originally wanted to stay there for a night to experience it, but of course it's uninhabited, so I couldn't actually find any hotels there. That's not to say there aren't any. I didn't search super thoroughly, but I think it's safe to say it's very difficult to stay there. Maybe guest houses are possible, because in Miyakojima there are guest houses available, which are super fun. The architecture here is really, really gorgeous. Some people, like young people, surprisingly speak a lot of English. It's very interesting. I've spoken to quite a few young kind of students who've spent, you know, either several months or several years in the States. So that's been quite a common story here, and they speak English very well and are kind of keen to help and practice their English. So that's been really, really nice. So I've been here a couple of days on Miyakojima. Tonight I'm coming back to Miyakojima again after this mini trip to Teramajima Island, and I'm going to be spending a little bit of time on the south part of the island. I've spent so far a little bit of time on the west and the north of the island, so I'm just really excited to be here. I think we're just about getting ready to set off. I think I'm allowed to stand here on the top deck. I'll do so until I'm told otherwise. It's very hot though. I'm struggling with the heat a little bit on this trip, to be honest. It's about 30 degrees on average, but it's very humid as well. So I've been walking a lot this morning to get here with a fair amount of luggage. I suppose in total maybe about between 20 to 25 kilograms of luggage. My suitcase is about 13, but I also have a couple of little backpacks, so that all kind of mounts up filming equipment, etc. But all that to say, it's quite tough in the heat to walk several kilometers, otherwise I'd be fine in the cold weather. The sea is so beautiful, it's so clean, it's really, really beautiful, and I can't wait for us to get started. I'm going to keep filming until the ship departs, which is in 1 minute, so stand by as we depart. I love boats. It's my favourite mode of transport. It's just so exciting, especially on the top deck. The Culture Cave from Gabriella White. This morning we're broadcasting from Miyakojima, Okinawa, and in the background you can hear the traditional Okinawa music.